Hi, I'm Noelle McCarthy. Thank you for joining me today for your practice. Today's practice is going to focus on core strength, which is really helpful for low back pain, but also just that feeling of self-confidence. And then we're also going to focus a little bit on the kind of the curvation, curving your back forward so you can pull your abdomen up and in. And what's really necessary for that is to pull up in between your genitals, that kind of, it's called a mulu bandha, pulling up into yourself, pulling your abdomen, low abdomen up and in, uddiyana bandha, so that we can create some strength. That's the focus of today. We're going to start by breathing. And when we're breathing, we're going to pull in our abdomen just real quick, just kind of these little pulses. So you're going to inhale, inhale, inhale. So the belly's going in when we're breathing in, just to kind of activate. And then you also are going to pull up kind of that Kegel-like position where you're pulling everything up and in. So we're going to go in, 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 in. Exhale everything out. We're going to do that again. In, 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 everything out. One more time. In, 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 everything out. Very good. Then we're going to go, I'm going to pop this block out. We will want blocks, so if you have blocks, great. If you have long arms, you don't need them. I have very short arms, so blocks are necessary. We're going to send our hips back onto our feet, spread the knees slightly, forehead to the ground, reach your hands out, and really get used to that feeling of your abdomen kind of on your legs and your legs really being bent. We're going to focus on that sensation, that kind of that curl and round of the back. Coming into your child's pose, breathe here. Feeling your knees pressed against each other. Not your knees, but the back of your leg to your calf. Your booty going towards your heels, and then the round of your spine as your arms reach out long. Inhale. And exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Now focus on lifting your abdomen up and in, pulling your mulu bandha up and in, that Kegel-like position, and then feel that difference in this position. Inhale. And exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Coming forward onto all fours, we're going to take that cat and cow position. So we're going to drop the abdomen down, hips go up, and then chest goes forward, pulling your hands and your knees towards each other. Inhale here. Exhale, find that really big round of the spine. Tuck the chin in, coming into that cat position. Hands and knees pressing away from each other. Inhale, rounding that back down, cow pose. Still keeping the abdominal lifted. Exhale, pulling the abdomen up and in, really feeling what this position feels like here in cat. And then coming to your tabletop position. Tuck your toes, send your hips up and back, downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. And then send your heart toward your toes, rotating your arms in, buttocks is up. Then you can just kind of walk your dog a little bit by lifting and lowering your heels, creating some length in the legs. Very good. Inhale, we're going to roll forward by rounding the upper back into a plank and then coming to plank, lifting everything up and in. Inhale here. And exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, send everything back, downward facing dog. Very good. Inhale, rolling forward into that plank. Exhale, send everything back. One more time. Inhale, roll forward. And then this time, exhale, hover the knees above the ground in this kind of bear position here, or you're a pouncing cat. And then send the hips up and back. Exhale. Inhale, roll forward. Exhale, start to send the knees towards the ground, butt goes up and back, downward facing dog. We'll do that one more time. Inhale, roll forward. Exhale, knees hover above the ground, and then up and back, downward facing dog. This time we're going to roll forward to plank. We're going to lift your right knee up into your abdomen and really pike up through the arms and the abdomen, lifting that knee up. Inhale here. And exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, step that foot back. Inhale, roll forward to plank. Then this time lift the knee up into the abdomen and hold. And then send that foot back. We're going to do that again. Inhale, round forward into your plank. Lift the right knee up into your abdomen. Hold there. and then step back. Inhale, left leg forward, inhale, exhale, and step back. We're going to change that up. So this time, instead, we're going to take the outside leg to the outside shoulder. So inhale, roll forward to your plank, right knee goes towards right elbow or shoulder, and then step back. Inhale, roll forward to plank, left elbow and knee attach, and step back. One more time, inhale, and back, left leg, inhale, exhale, and back. Drop to your knees, send your hips back, child's pose. Breathing here for a round. Coming to all fours, tuck the toes, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the right leg up, keep the hips pointed towards the ground so they're not opening. Exhale, round the knee in towards the nose, stepping all the way through, lifting your right arm up, taking a twist towards the side. One more time, inhale. Make sure your hip doesn't get sassy, keep it pulled back and nice and closed. Hands drop down. You're gonna bend your back leg, straightening your front, and then step all the way forward, forward fold. Releasing your head down, inhale. And exhale. Bending your legs, taking your hands all the way up, chair pose, and then spreading the back so it's nice and round. Abdomen is in, ribs connect, chair pose here. And then come all the way back down, step the right foot back. So now you're in a low lunge on the left. Inhale. Exhale, step all the way back, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the left leg up and back. Exhale, knee to chest to nose. Stepping all the way through, opening up towards the knee. Left hand lifts. Take that hand all the way down, bending the back leg, straightening the front, stepping forward, forward fold. Lift the abdomen up, quads go up, head goes down. Inhale, stepping down, coming into your chair pose, spreading the back of your, between yours, so it's like you're rounding so somebody can give you a big hug. One more time, inhale, exhale, folding down. This time stepping your left foot back, so your right foot's forward, stepping all the way back, downward facing dog. Inhale, walk your feet all the way forward. Come up onto your toes, lower your booty down, so you're kind of in this toe stand position. And then we're gonna round up, so you're kind of coming into that forward fold again. And then we're gonna come back down. And the whole time, focus on pulling your abdomen up and in. Everything goes up and in. Pull up and in. Exhale down. Keeping your balance, up and in. And down. One more time, up and in. And coming back down. We're gonna walk ourselves back so that the booty is on the ground. Now this is a place that you can bring blocks if you want to, so they go right outside your hips, or if you have long arms and you don't need them, that's great. I actually would even do better with 2 blocks stacked, just because of how short my arms are. What we're gonna do is we're just gonna practice taking one leg into our chest, like this, pulling it in, and then releasing. Pull your right leg into your chest, really nice and tight, just like when we were in that child's pose position, and back. So that's also working our quads and hamstrings. Pull it in, and out, and in, and out. And then you're gonna take your blocks, press into them, lift that leg up and in, and send it out, up and in, and send that out. Letting your booty go back down, crossing your ankles, coming back up into your downward facing dog position. Inhale here, and exhale. And then bring your right knee into your chest, stepping all the way through, coming into your low lunge, twisting towards the right side, keeping that top hip pulled back so that you're not opening up into a sassy hip. hand plants down, stepping all the way forward. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, coming all the way up. And then we're going to take that right foot and plant it down. We're going to bring the left knee up into our chest, just like we were doing when we were on the ground, holding here. Option to stay here. This is great, just practicing pulling that knee up and in. Other option, take your peace fingers around your big yogi toe lock, and then inhale, exhale, extend that foot straight out. Now, if you would like to try this and this isn't available to you today, you can always take a strap and wrap it around the foot. Or you can keep the leg slightly bent. So inhale, open, release that foot, hold it up as high as you can. Exhale, place that foot back down. Then we're going to come back to the top of the mat. Inhale, come up. Exhale, forward fold. Stepping that left foot back, low lunge, all the way back, downward facing dog. Inhale, left knee comes up towards that chest. Stepping that foot all the way through, opening up to the left side in your twist, keeping that hip pulled back so it's not sassy. Setting that hand back down, bending the back leg, stepping all the way forward, forward fold. Inhale, come all the way up. And then pressing into that left foot, open those toes wide, set them down so they're kind of like monkey toes to give you more balance. Inhale, lift that knee into your chest just like we did. That's that same position feeling as that child's pose. Again, you can take your peace fingers, go for that toe lock. You can stay there, or you can extend that fully or bent, depending where you are today. Mine's a little tight right now, so I'm going to hold it with a little bit of a bend. Inhale. Exhale, release that foot, holding that up, working that quadricep, bringing that back down. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, folding forward. Stepping that right foot back, left foot back, downward facing dog. Walking your feet all the way up, bending those toes, folding yourselves back down, and then taking those blocks one more time, bringing them here, and then see if you can take both feet and lift them at the same time. So now it's easier if you cross your legs for this and then lifting up so that you have a little bit of swing. And then it's that pulling those knees towards you, really rounding through the back so you can lift them up and lifting up through the back. Let's try that one more time. Lifting up, lowering down, switch the cross. Again, pulling the knees in, rounding that back and lifting up. And lower, and we'll do that one more time. Inhale, lifting up and pull and lower, releasing those blocks. And then we're going to take ourselves all the way down onto our backs. Try to go slowly. And when you get to that point where you want to rush down, go even slower. So we're really lowering with control down all the way to our backs. Bring the knees into the chest, rocking side to side. Exhale, really feeling into that roundness that you were creating. Take your feet down, hands down by your side, press into your heels, lifting your buttocks up and off the mat, and then pushing yourself forward so that you're stretching out your neck into your shoulders. Continue to lift the pelvis up, 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 opening up the heart space. Exhale, lowering all the way back down. And then taking your legs over to the left, coming onto your side, sitting yourself all the way back up. Taking your hands in a gesture of prayer, gratitude, bringing it to your heart space. Inhale and exhale. Thanking yourself for the practice and creating strength in your body. The person that practices strength in me sees the person that practices strength in you. Bowing forward to seal your practice. If namaste or another form of gratitude is in your practice, you may take that here. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you feel more strength in your lower abdomen and body and more fullness in your heart.